up everyone, I'm Chris. We got Steph behind the camera and we're hungry to travel. We have an explosive video for you today here in Monterrey, Mexico. We are gonna be eating something that is so delicious, so epic, and is considered the symbol of the city of Monterrey, cabrito. This is something that you do not wanna miss, so let's get going, come on. We are starting our day off here at El Rey del Cabrito, which is an iconic restaurant here in Monterrey that has been around since 1986 and specializes in cabrito. We are super excited to be here and visit this legendary restaurant. So let's head inside and get our cabrito on. Come on. Oh my goodness, look at all of the cabrito here. Amazing. So we are back in the kitchen now and you can see all of the cabrito here roasting behind me. So what cabrito is, it is a spit roasted baby goat. And you can see how it is presented and slow cooked. They take the carcass and they almost butterfly it open and they stick it on a skewer and slowly cook it. You saw the chef here slowly rotating the meat precisely so it cooks evenly and perfectly. Oh, there are so many baby goats. The cabrito here cooking up. The smell is incredible. In here, it is like a sauna. We are getting tanned from the embers and the coals down here. Oh my goodness. This is the king of food here in Monterrey, the cabrito, and it's such a wonderful experience to come and see all of this cabrito here this morning. Wow. That was so cool getting to see the cabrito put on the spit, and now it is roasting on these charcoals down here. The cabrito takes 2 hours to cook, 1 hour for each side, with the chef constantly rotating the spits to ensure a perfect roast. And we were told that one cabrito spit feeds 8 people, so there's 8 different portions because each side actually has 4 different cuts of meat. We have the leg, we have the breast, we have the shoulder, and we have the super special, what we were told is the most succulent and juicy cut. Right here is the kidney cut here. So you can see the kidneys there, and apparently that's the most juicy because the kidneys there just make it nice and juicy and tender. So I think we might have to try that cut. You can see that cabrito is just sweating now, just leaking those juices, increasing the heat of the fire here and just cooking up to perfection. Oh wow. This cabrito is actually super heavy. It is really heavy, but just look at the size of this baby goat. Wow, that looks amazing. We have the final cabrito stage here before we try and eat it. So the chef just cut up a whole cabrito. So we have 4 different cuts like I was saying earlier. We have the shoulder here, we have the breast, we have the leg, and we have that special kidney cut here that is oh so succulent. I cannot wait to try this cabrito. Oh, wow. Cabrito.
Riñonada.
Oh, riñonada.
Riñonada.
Riñonada. Gracias. Sí, the kidney cut.
Yeah.
Gracias. Muchas gracias. Sizzling. Oh. The final stage of the cabrito process is now eating our cabrito. And just look at this lovely spread. So we have our riñonada cut here, that kidney cut. And this just looks amazing. On that hot plate, it is still steaming hot. Wow, look at that. And I love how they serve it on the hot plate because it keeps the goat meat just so hot at all times. It is almost like burning to the touch just how hot the plate is. We can see here, we got a piece of the kidney as well. So that is super cool. It looks just so succulent and juicy. Ooh. Look at that. Wow, you can just see how juicy that goat meat is. Oh my goodness, look at that. Glistening with the juices. Okay, cheers. We've been waiting all day for this, all morning for this. Oh. Wow. Melt in my mouth. That goat. So tender, juicy, succulent. Oh my gosh. The flavor of this cabrito is honestly out of this world. It's smoky from being grilled on the charcoal fire over there, but it's also very simple because they don't season the meat at all. So the flavor is just straight goat meat. Just succulent, juicy. A little bit of that crispy skin. Oh. Let's get a nice big chunk of meat here. Oh wow, look at that. Again, just steaming on the bed of onions that were put on the sizzling plate as well. And you can just see all that juicy, succulent meat there. Oh, just glistening again. So juicy, so hot. Look at this big piece of meat here. Wow. I can't get over just how much meat is here. So tender. The taste of the goat meat is actually quite strong compared to other goat that we've had before, which is usually quite mild. It almost has a lamb taste to the meat, but it must just be the way they cook it on that open fire like that, and the use of just the baby goats as well just gives it such a just meaty flavor. Again, so simple, so meaty, and just amazing. Next up, I want to try this goat head plate that we were given, and again, it really has a strong smell to that, but these pieces look really soft and mushy, but as well, there's still meat on there too. Look at this piece. I'm not sure what that is, but cheers. It's soft. It almost has the taste of brains, but really nice with that spicy tomato sauce that they put on there. Let's make a taco with our flour tortillas now. So we got a whole basket full of these flour tortillas here in the north, the popular flour tortilla here, made of wheat. Let's get our juicy, succulent cabrito meat on our tortilla here. Oh wow, with some skin, some lettuce to go on our taco, some raw onion, a nice piece of raw tomato there. Have to grab some of these grilled onions that have been sitting on the bottom of our sizzling plate here, just soaking up that goat juice. Of course, we need our lime. And to top it all off, some fresh salsa here. Wow. This is an ultimate cabrito taco here. Wow. That is a delicious taco. All those fresh ingredients and vegetables really add a nice crunch with the flour tortilla. Again, here in the north, so unique. It gives it almost like a more heavy taste to it. It's a bit thicker than the corn tortilla, but just really, really nice with the flour tortilla. And that goat meat, of course, is the star. So good. Of course, with the kidney cut, which makes this cut of the goat just so juicy, we actually have the piece of the kidney here as well. Wow, look at that. Just so almost jelly-like there.
So fatty.
So fatty, and there's the kidney, so let's have a bite of that. Oh, so oily and fatty, but just look at the kidney there. It's got a bit of a strong kidney and organ taste, but with the juices from that goat, oh, that's incredible. Wow. From Monterrey. Oh, wow, we've had that beer before, but we never knew it was from Monterrey. Wow, a nice cerveza to go with our cabrito. Muchas gracias. Gracias. Woo. No better way to eat your cabrito than with a fresh beer. Cheers. Oh, that is cold, refreshing, and just goes perfectly with our cabrito here. Look at these ribs here. Oh my goodness, we have to taste the ribs, of course. Wow, look at that. And you can just see how much meat is on that kidney cut there. Woo. So juicy, and just look at this meat. Wow, that is a thick piece of goat meat there. The restaurant's name, El Rey del Cabrito, means King of the Goats, and it's actually the nickname of the owner, Jesus Alberto Martinez, who started this restaurant in 1986, and since then, this restaurant has blown up and has become one of the #1 top spots to try cabrito here in Monterrey. And we can see why, because this cabrito here is just so amazingly juicy, succulent, simple, and you really haven't visited Monterrey until you've tasted cabrito, and especially here at this restaurant. Oh. Complete meal.
We are here now at Mercado Juarez, which is one of the oldest markets here in the city. It's been around since 1909, and inside it is home to one of the most classic local places to get cabrito here in Monterrey. So let's head inside and get us some more cabrito. Come on. El Piperipao, there she is. Up we go! We're here in the kitchen of El Piperipao, and you can see they've got 3 cabrito grilling up here, and the meat just looks so good and tender. I can't believe they make it with just no seasoning, but I also can because the meat is just so flavorful, and you can see we've got nice bits of fat as well as the skin grilling up on the other side. I think these are going to be tasty. I can't wait to compare and see what this cabrito tastes like. It's a bit of a different atmosphere here at El Piperipao in the market. Now, this restaurant has been around since the 1980s, and the father of the current owner started his restaurant to support his father's butcher shop. So it's on to the 3rd generation, I guess you could say. And this cabrito is supposed to be the local favorite here in Monterrey. So we got a different cut than we got at the previous place. So this is pierna, which is the leg. And you can see there's quite a bit of meat on this cut here. We've got a couple bones from the leg, but this looks super tasty and I just want to dive right in. So let's do it. Look at this huge leg here. Oh wow, and look at all that meat. Oh my gosh, so juicy. Just look at that, and massive, massive chunks. Oh wow, it's almost sticky. You can see that how the fat has just melted in between the muscle there. Oh wow. Just look at how juicy this meat is, and such huge chunks of it there. Wow, I just can't get over the flavor of the cabrito meat. It's quite unique, I feel like, because it has a bit of a lamb taste to it, which is different than goat I've had before. I've had it before, and it doesn't have a very strong taste. It almost reminds me of being more on the beefy type of side, but this goat is very, very flavorful. It has a strong taste to it, and just the meat itself is so tender. The fat makes it almost sticky in between the meat, which again is very much like a lamb meat. So tender, flavorful, and smoky from being cooked over the embers. If you notice, cabrito, it's not cooked on a fire. There aren't big flames going on or anything like that. It's just that deep heat from the embers, and you can really taste the smokiness in it. Oh, just look at that, those pieces of fat. There's so much meat on this leg. Wow, got a few bones in this leg, but look at all this juicy, juicy, tender meat. And I think what makes it especially tender is the goat. The baby goat is usually only 30 to 40 days old, milk fed, so it's a very young goat, and just look at this meat. Oh my gosh, there's so much on the leg. Look at that. Wow. Oh, the pieces with the skin just add so much extra flavor to it too. Whoa. That is incredible. Cabrito has to be some of the best goat we've ever had. Just so intensely flavorful. We got a nice pork and bean soup on the side here. So let's get a nice taste of this. Oh, just packed with beans. Look at that. Oh, wow. Okay, there's a nice spice to that. It almost reminds me of like a very liquidy chili or something like that in terms of just the flavor of the spices and the chilies that are used. Oh, that's really flavorful though. And a decent kick to it. We are in Mexico, so we've got a nice hot little pot of tortillas here on the side to go with our meal to make some tacos. And ooh, these ones are corn tortillas. So look at these guys we've got here. You can tell, honestly, straight away by the smell and the look of them. All right, let's make ourselves a taco. Get some of this nice cabrito in there. Ooh. I love the use of the nice fresh lettuce in these tacos, and the onion too. Some nice fresh tomato. Some of these grilled onions, it looks like. A bit of a guisado on the side here. Top it off with some salsa here. Ooh, that is a runny salsa. And of course, nice bit of fresh lime as the finishing touch. Actually, I fibbed. Finishing touch is a nice little tortilla on the top. This is a packed taco. Look at that. The thing that really stands out with these cabrito tacos, I find, is those fresh ingredients. That lettuce and the tomato in there, as well as the onion, just give it such a nice crunchy, veggie freshness. But the cabrito itself, of course, is delicious, just as delicious as it was on its own in the taco. I have to say, I do love corn tortillas here in Mexico, but I feel like the wheat tortilla actually goes better with the cabrito than corn this time. But either way, still delicious. It's nice to come and try the cabrito here at El Piparipao for a very different experience right in the local market. And I'm really glad we got to go to two of the most popular places, famous places that you need to try cabrito here in Monterrey. There are so many cabrito shops that I feel like no matter where you go, it's going to be delicious and incredible. With cabrito being the symbol of Monterrey, it is by far one of the dishes you have to have when you're here in the city. It is just so delicious and flavorful, and this goat is just delicious. So much meat. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. We hope you enjoyed our special edition video today of the legendary Monterrey Cabrito. If you did, give the video a like, make sure you share it with your friends and family, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel to come with us on all of our food adventures. We're hungry to travel, and we'll see you next meal.